What up, guys, man? Why do they address their problems or concerns on the internet? Like, I mean, I know I did, but it's like the way they do it so like publicly and shit. Like they address their problems on the internet about this, they story times and they leak shit and I'm like, what the? I'm like, they literally do that shit. Like, what? Like, so if y'all have a problem with each other, especially men and women, when y'all see each other in public in real life, y'all don't say shit to each other. So you're just coping. You're using the internet as an escape. You know what I'm saying? As a form of it's not even a form. It's escapism. You know what I'm saying? You're using the internet. All this internet shit is just escapism. You know what I'm saying? The internet is just escapism 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Escapism 101. That's what the internet is. The internet is just escapism. You know what I'm saying? Because if there was really such a problem, then they would have faced it or talk about it for real. You know what I'm saying? Like actually have a meeting on a table. You know what I'm saying? But nope. Everybody want to come on this and tell their problems, tell them their story times, and tell them about how this and how they like. Why the fuck are you telling that on the fucking internet? Like this is weird, bro. Like this that shit like that just makes me just not just want to go ghost, bro, and just say the fuck off. If the internet's not particularly for business, there's no point of telling your business on that, nigga. That's something. That's just a personal endeavor. You either talk about it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like people, they would tell them the story time where they fucked this person, the story time how they got this. Why the fuck are you telling people that shit? You know what I'm saying? Nope, it's not like they give a shit. You're just y'all people. You're just like with the viewers who probably went through the same shit, story time. You're just like it's like a whole. You're just chit chatting with them basically. You know what I'm saying? Relating with experience, but that's bullshit. That doesn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or story time out this. Like, why are people telling each other that? I guarantee you, if you see these same people in real life, they will not tell you half the shit they say on the internet. They would not say that shit. You know, they'll just keep it on some secretive type shit. You know what I'm saying? People just punks, man. Like they'll tell their issues and this and that, but they won't address it in real life. You know what I'm saying? It's just crap, man. Like people would do that. You know what I'm saying? If the internet is used for business or something, for consumerism, that's what is the internet for. And transfer data. That's all the internet is really for. It's not so fucking chit chat and text. I mean, you're transferring data, but it's like that's a low way of fucking doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not downloading files, they're not processing sticks. So it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Everybody is just chit chatting, bro. It's just school again. Everybody is chit chatting. Remember when they had Kick, the messaging app? That's what it is. Everybody's just chit chatting and commenting on shit. You know what I'm saying? I fell victim to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I did. You know? That shit. When does that shit gets old, bruh? You know? When does it get old? You know? You know what I'm saying? People just in their problems, man, on the internet. That shit just gets old. I mean, I did some of it. Remember, like, why the fuck am I like doing that shit? I'm like, what does it do? Like, am I gonna actually have a meeting and a table with people about that shit and come up with solutions type shit or do something, or I'm gonna just cry? You know, other than that I'm just giving people entertainment because when you're doing that shit, some of your problems, yeah, you're helping them to cope with that shit, but you're really just entertaining them. That's kind of fucked up. You're just making the problem worse. Why think these guys or any people who talk about their shit, their problems and shit, they end up disappearing and not coming back because they realize that you're just entertainment. You're just making an amusement and a fool out of yourself, and plus they get trolled. So all that shit is bullshit. If you don't face your problems yourself and shit, nigga, it's gonna just be bullshit. Because the internet is just business. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Because if I go to Walmart and shit, I gotta buy some cleaning supplies and shit, but because you're not really, I mean, you're transferring data doing these things like chatting, commenting on shit and posts, but that's not really a large data because you're not having a business. You don't have to deal with customers because when you have an app or you're doing something like that on the internet and say whatever you're doing in the type of field that you're doing, you're processing large files. That's transferring data. That is really what the internet is for. But when you're texting, commenting, and making videos, nigga, that's not really doing shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, what the fuck? Unless, like, you make a movie type shit, like you make a movie on YouTube, okay, that's a lot of data. That takes a long time. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why, like, look at these guys. Look at all those guys, you know what I'm saying? Who will address their problems. It's either, okay, you could say that, oh, you could say that they got shadow banned or they did. Yeah, some of these, yeah, most of the time, too. It could be that they got shadow banned, but a lot of times they delete their channels. So they realize this is bullshit. It doesn't do nothing. You got to just say shit for real. You know what I'm saying? This internet shit is just hocus pocus, man. This is bullshit. Like, people told us, oh, shit I done or this. Dude immediately say it on the fucking video. Like, yeah, the internet is fake, but it's like, you don't even know who's fucking watching you. Like, you don't know if it could be your fucking mom watching you, your dad, somebody in your family, a police. Niggas, like, really post videos on this shit. When I mean niggas, like, as black, like, niggas, black people, when we mean niggas, we refer to everybody, not just a black person. We just mean everybody. Y'all know this, but when so some niggas, right, like, when they post shit, they actually said that they had someone close to them find they shit. Like, how the fuck this somebody they know found they shit? Because, you know, you got these devices, they connected to each other and shit. They watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the people I knew ended up finding that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I don't want them to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it just makes it confusing. It's not that it was an embarrassment, but yeah, I don't care right now. Even my mom saw some of the shit that I had post. You know what I'm saying? Not on this channel though, but moral of the damn story is stop addressing your problems on the damn internet, bruh. If it's not others and you're profiting all of that shit, then it's just useless because you're just making people's amusement. Nobody wants to do that shit. So I'm out, man. Y'all take care, man.